So I come in from work the other day and a swarm had turned up in my swarm trap that I left in the driveway. They've been checking out for
Swarm
about a
number
week,
two.
so yeah, I'm pretty glad that one finally did turn up. It wasn't a massive swarm, but it wasn't small either, so I went and got another box out of the garage because obviously they were all clustered underneath it and it was going to make it difficult to try and get them in the one that was there. Just pulled the frames out to transfer them over, and as I was just having a quick look to see if I could find a queen, because that would have made things a lot easier, but I couldn't find her on it, so we had to do a little bit more digging. I picked the nuke up and, well, you can see the bees are all clustering around the bin and under the nuke, and just give some of the bees on the outside of the nuke a little gentle scrape into the nuke that I put the frames in hope that in the clusters on the side the queen was going to be there, and yeah, that would just encourage the bees to go into the nuke. Just had a quick look on the bin lid and the garage door where there was a couple of clusters to see if I could spot the queen, but I couldn't spot her, so we started going through the bees on the bottom of the nuke in a second. Again, there was a couple of clusters just sitting on the outside of the nuke, so I just got a honey scraper and just started gently scraping some of the bees off and popping them inside the nuke. After a couple of minutes, or a few attempts, I imagine that I got the queen because before we know it, march in. See them all march into the nuke. All of them are all just going. That's the coolest thing in the world, that is. So I left them about 15-20 minutes after they started marching, and all of the bees came from the green nuke into the wooden nuke on the floor. So I guess at some point I managed to get the queen into the nuke, and all the bees followed suit. I popped the nuke back onto the bin where the swarm landed, got the lid back on, and left them until nightfall for any bees that were out and about to come back to the nuke, and then moved them into the garden. So yes, another swarm collected and a happy beekeeper.